De'Aaron Fox and the Sacramento Kings looking to show the world just how good they really are. A nationally televised game against Kevin Durant and the Brooklyn Nets. KD doing all he can to keep his team in this one early. That's a deuce plus the foul. KD had 27, but it wouldn't be nowhere near enough as the Kings impose their will. Domantas Sabonis at the rim. De'Aaron Fox playing beat the first quarter buzzer. In the second, it's TD. Shout out to Big 30. In Toronto with TD. Well, we're in Sacramento nowadays, and Terrence Davis had himself a game. This all a part of a 29-4 Kings run. They led it big at the half. In the third, more TD. 7 of 10 from the three-point line was Terrence Davis. Sabonis, the beneficiary, because the Nets defense got to focus on TD because he's feeling it from that three-point line. Sabonis had 17, 7, and 7. Terrence Davis, 31 points, 9 rebounds, and 4 assists. The Brooklyn Nets give up the most points ever in regulation. The Kings put up 153. The Nets lose by 32. Well, randomly, it seems like this Kevin Durant and Bleacher Report article dropped. Shout out Chris Haynes. He does a phenomenal job with the NBA. KD did not hold back on why he demanded a trade this past offseason and some of the things that he's dealing with this Brooklyn team, even right now as they are playing better, but still not where they want to be following a blowout loss by the Sacramento Kings, who scored 153 points. KD said it wasn't difficult at all to request a trade because it was about ball. I went to Brooklyn and was like, yo, I don't like how we're preparing. I don't like the shoot-arounds. I don't like practices. I need more. I want to work on more ish. Hold me accountable. Get on my ass in film if that's going to help you get on everybody else's head. I want to do more closeouts. I want to work on more shell drills and practice. This was the type of ish I was coming at them with. It wasn't like, yo, y'all need to make sure everybody around me can make my life easier. Hell no, I want to make everybody else's life easier. Ask Steve Nash. You can go call him right now. I would say, yo, I need more closeout drills. We need to practice more. That's what I was on. Look at our starting lineup. Edmund Summer, Royce O'Neal, Joe Harris, Nick Claxton, and me. It's not disrespect, but what are you expecting from that group? You expect us to win because I'm out there. So if you're watching from that lens, you're expecting us to play well because number 7 is out there. I'm really having a good time. I wish y'all could hear me talk during the game. If I got mic'd up more, people would stop asking me if I'm happy or not. I'm enjoying every moment I get to step on this effing court. And part of it is because I tore my Achilles in the pandemic. I didn't know if we were going to play again. I didn't know if I was going to play again. Some very honest words from Kevin Durant. And by the way, I do appreciate his honesty. What Kevin Durant is a very great basketball player, one of the greats all time, a very great all time scorer, a very popular human being just because of how great he is on the court and what he does for a living. But he's just a normal dude, man. I know some people that know KD, a couple people at least, and KD's a normal guy, man. He has not embraced celebrity the way we've seen other athletes do it. Durant is a normal dude. I think he reads social media like me and you read social media. He's not an idiot. He's not oblivious to things that are going on. Durant's like, bro, I can't do this on my own. And this team's not good enough. Now, I do believe he's wrong for calling out his teammates like that by name and saying we're not good enough to win, because there have been guys to help teams win more with less. Like, come on now. KD, I just watched Giannis win a game with the Milwaukee Bucks a couple days ago, and Jrue Holiday didn't play. And Giannis can go out and win games at this point in his career without anybody else. And you've had Kyrie Irving. So if you compare Kyrie Irving to Jrue Holiday and look at Giannis, I mean, the Bucks have been the best team in the East all year. You have enough to win regular season games. I've never bought into the fact that the Nets don't have help to win regular season games. I've never bought that. Okay, Kyrie Irving has been out. Okay, I get that. Other teams are dealing with injuries. I'm sorry. Nicholas Claxton plays very hard. All right? You look at guys like Royce O'Neal. He plays hard, bro. Markieff Morris. I like Markieff Morris. Like, these are guys that you can win regular season game with. Seth Curry. I mean, you're telling me Joel Embiid had more than what KD's got right now last regular season with the Philadelphia 76ers? Joel Embiid kept them guys competitive. Nikola Jokic was down 2 starters last year. You're telling me definitively the Sixers last year and the Nuggets last year had that much better rosters than what Kevin Durant's got in Brooklyn right now? I don't buy that one bit. I ain't believing that. I ain't even giving that the time of day. I'm not. The Utah Jazz right now are playing hard every night. So I'm not buying that part of what KD is saying. But I do respect his passion and love for the game. And if you are an all-time great, shouldn't you still be in your prime? Like, you should be good enough to win regular season games. Well, what you got in Brooklyn right now, he's not. Now, all the off-the-court drama with Kyrie Irving, Sean Marks, Steve Nash when he was there as head coach, and I'm even questioning the owner Joe Tsai and some of his decision-making nowadays. A lot of that ain't KD's fault. A lot of that's above his pay grade. That's why when he demanded his trade last offseason, I was thinking to myself, like, yo, KD, you should have never came out and said, he refuted that article that came out about him, potentially retiring if the Nets didn't get him traded. And the day he said that ain't true was the day he messed up. He doesn't have a lot of leverage because he just signed a new contract with Brooklyn. If he would have let that story rock and said, man, maybe I will consider retiring. I already tore my Achilles. I might walk away from this game. The Nets, I believe, would have been more inclined to trade him. But the moment he said that ain't true, it was the moment that I thought he lost all his leverage. And the Nets could say, yeah, we tried trading you, but there was nothing out there for you, bro. You KD. I would have never refuted that one. I would have let that one rock. I would have let that story. I wouldn't have. It's not like I would have said it's true, but I would have never refuted it. And the day he lost that leverage, I thought was the day the Brooklyn Nets said, we ain't trading this dude because we know he loves the game too much. If I were KD, yes, I would like to get away from Kyrie Irving and the Brooklyn Nets. Hell yes. It ain't worked out. It's been awful. It was an awful decision. They would have been better off going to the Knicks, to be honest with you. But he's in Brooklyn. He's stuck with Kyrie. He's already signed on. Kyrie probably won't be there going forward. I don't know if the Nets can even convince guys to play with that group. You hear where KD's mindset is with it. He done threw his teammates under the bus. That ain't good. He said he can't win with these dudes. Joe Harris, by the way, does not get enough blame for all the money he's making. That's a bad signing, by the way. We're going to talk about Joe Harris in the upcoming days. That is a bad signing by the Nets. What they gave him, that type of money, that's a bad sign. That's awful, by the way. The Nets are a mess right now, and Kevin Durant is calling out teammates. The Sacramento Kings put up 153 points. The Brooklyn Nets have never given up that many points in regulation. Your star is unhappy. He's got interviews dropping after games. It is not good in Brooklyn right now.